Presby. He flew down there that day, and that was the first time I seen him in the hospital in McKeesport in all that time. And his face showed it all. That man was hurt. But it was too late. So he flew Mom down Presby. I'm drinking on the way down there, half gallon in the car, just terrible. Doing drugs on the way down, all of that. Get in the hospital. It wasn't an EKG, I think it's called an EMG, whatever they do to see your brain levels. And they said it was zero, like nothing was going on with my mom's brain. So basically, I think there wasn't enough air going to her brain or something for too long. And they were hoping for maybe something to change, but they said it probably wouldn't. And they said, so Harlan, what you want to do? I said, I want to wait. You know, ain't no way we're just going to give up this quick. So they was like, okay. And then I just started praying every day. And there was no changes for about 4, 5, 6 days. I think a week passed. And then we had a big meeting. We had this big meeting. And I'm like, well, they want us to make these decisions, and my mom only has 2 kids, me and my little brother. So I can't make these decisions without my little brother. So I call this girl again. She's like, he ain't talking to you. I hear him in the back. How do we navigate this thing with losing mommy and you're acting this way? So it was a very, very, very tough time for me. But long story short, we got into the hospital. And we agreed to pull the plug, and we just watched her on that glory road to heaven. See, now I can smile. At the time, there wasn't no way I was going to smile. But my mom deserved to be in heaven. She was a great mother. She was a great person, and she was suffering. And nobody wants to suffer, like continuously, you know. So I'm just glad that I know she's in heaven, and I'll see her again. So I do remember him trying to fight me. Well, him fighting me in the ICU. I remember wires getting ripped out. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I was in a space I've never been before, and I never want to be in again. Kicked little bro out of the hospital. Little bro just dealing with it the only way you know how to deal with it for real. Now that I look back. It's funny how, in hindsight, you know, never act on your emotions in the moment. Take a step back and just think about what's going on, and most of the time you get a different perspective. Seriously. But yeah. And then I was going to get killed at the funeral. Don't come to your mom's funeral. It's going to be the last place you ever be. So now, dealing with the person I love the most dying. I'm a little bit in fear of my life, just a little bit. So now I'm at my mom's funeral with a gun on me. I don't feel right. I don't feel right, but this is my life right now. Thank Jesus. We did not fight that day. No gun got used. You know how God just always work it out when it really needs to be worked out? That's what he did. God knew. That was my mother's going home day. And God wasn't going to let none of that foolishness come in between that. And I thank God for that to this day, because man, was that a rough one.
Yeah, that's right.
So I just spiraled into a deep depression until that life-changing day. It was April 13th, 2023. It's coming out of Pazzo's bar down there on Wild Boulevard, and going to my car. I was the last person in the bar, I believe. I think the bartender was the only person behind me. But there was somebody out in the parking lot when I was walking to my car. He grabbed me. Hey, give it up. Once again, I'm way too tough. I ain't giving you nothing. Go ahead. Pop, 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 pop. I get shot in my chest, stomach. And it's like 1, 2 in the morning. And it's on the back side of the bar. So I'm I'm more on this street.
I see you in your day.
About a month ago or so when we were